Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we are going to be testing out the new Fenty Beauty under eye correcting concealers. Is that what these are called? No. I wasn't even close. These are the Bright Fix Eye Brighteners. I have three shades, the three lightest ones, Rose Quartz, Golden Ivory, and Seashell, and today we are going to be swatching and testing these products. I haven't gotten Fenty PR in so long, and I was talking about how much I wanted to try these, so when I got these in the mail yesterday, I was so excited. So before we get into the first impressions and demo part of the video, I just want to give you a little bit of information about the product. First of all, I think it's important to note that there are 16 shades. 16 shades. I think that is so amazing. Color correctors that I've seen in the past, I think the most I've seen shade range wise is like 8 or 9, but 16, that is so amazing. It's so inclusive. And as you'll see later in the video, I feel like the shade range gives this product a lot of versatility. You can use it a lot of different ways just because there are so many shades. So these are available online and in store at Sephora on May 7th. It is May 6th, so tomorrow these will be available. Uh-oh, please hold. Sorry about that. That was my mother-in-law calling me. She is trying to book my vaccine, and the booking website is like really full and like just kind of crazy right now. So she keeps calling me, providing me with updates. The reason she's booking mine is because she booked hers and her husband's and then Ryan's as well. So she's very familiar with the system, and we knew the system was going to be really busy today. So she's, you know, just kind of going in there and doing it really quickly versus me. I've never booked anybody's vaccine, so I would just like not know where to go on the website. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I don't know why I feel like I have to justify myself. Anyways, back to this product. So the highlights of this product, it is light coverage, a natural finish, long wearing, hydrating, vegan, and cruelty free. It is described as an under eye brightener that hydrates, brightens, and conceals with sheer to buildable coverage. I would agree with that. I would say that it is sheer to buildable. It delivers a no makeup effect and a long wear formula, free of parabens and phthalates. It is also vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. It has a serum-like texture. I would agree with that. When I first swatched it, it felt like an eye cream to me, so I would agree with the serum-like texture. It's not thick like a concealer. It instantly brightens and blurs with a crease, humidity, and sweat-resistant formula. It contains jojoba oil to help condition delicate under eye skin, while the Hydra Blend Complex, ooh, I wonder what that is, full of hydrating ingredients, helps attract and hold moisture to the skin. I don't know about that. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm reading that, the side that has the under eye brightener is actually, it actually looks significantly less like crepey. So that's awesome. I would agree with that statement. I have oily skin, but I have a really dry eye area. So if you have dry skin or dry eye area like me, this might be a really good product for you because of all of these moisturizing ingredients in the Hydra Blend Complex. Let's look at ingredients. Water, dimethicone, more dimethicone, a lot of silicones. Jojoba seed oil is fairly far down on the list. Interesting. Okay, so how to use: apply a small amount and tap to blend. You can use it with your fingers. I used it with a sponge today. It's buildable and easy to layer with your skincare. Can also be layered with a Pro Filter concealer, which is sold separately. It works well with fingers, brush, or sponge. It worked great with my sponge. I really enjoyed it. Overall, I would agree with all of the claims that the description made. This product retails for 33 Canadian dollars, and it comes with 10 mils. I compared that to some other color correcting, brightening formulas that are available at Sephora. First of all, let me just say that there's not many. I feel like color correcting was a big thing like back in the day, and everyone seemed to have a color corrector, but Fenty kind of put their own trendy twist on it by making it more of a sheer coverage and making it more of a concealer. It's not like 2017 Instagram where you're putting green and red all over your face, you know what I mean? It's definitely a more wearable, less intimidating version of a color corrector, and I think that's great, especially because the Becca under eye corrector is so very popular right now. And number one, Becca's going out of business, so you won't be able to get that anymore. Number two, that product only comes in 2 shades. So the fact that this comes in 16 shades just opens that up to so many more people, and so many people can test the product and see if under eye correcting is something that they like. So the Becca one retails for $42, so almost $10 more. I tried to look for more liquid, but there isn't a lot at Sephora. When it comes to color correcting, a lot of it is like primers that are green. So yeah, there's not like a ton of color correctors on the market right now, which I think is really interesting because it was such a trendy item a couple years ago. There is a color corrector by Bobbi Brown. This one is $38, but you only get 1.5 milliliters and you get 10 in the Fenty. So though it's only $5 more, you get 1/10 of the product, which is crazy. Lancome also has the Tinte Idole Ultra Wear Camouflage Color Corrector. This only comes in 5 shades, and one is green and one is purple, so that's not really an under eye based corrector. It is $42 and comes with 12 milliliters of product. The thing with Lancome is it's not cruelty free, so if you're cruelty free or vegan, then this probably isn't something you'd be looking at, and the Fenty one would be something more up your alley. Also, the shade range, again, I think they're the first in the cosmetic industry to have such an extensive range for eye brighteners. So yeah, I think $33 is quite a reasonable price point, especially for the amount of product that you're getting. I really like the formula. It kind of felt like it was part of my skincare almost. So I feel like this product would be great if you're a more natural gal who just wants like a little bit of something to brighten up your face. And yeah, I think that's all I really want to say about this product. 16 shades, $33 Canadian. Launches tomorrow, May 7th. Without further ado, let's just get straight into the demo. Okay, so this is what we are dealing with now. As you can see, I'm very tired. It's currently 8:30 in the morning. I've been up since 5:30, so I've slept for about 4 hours. This was not intentional for this video. It just happened this way, and it's kind of convenient that today I am testing out a product that is supposed to get rid of my under eye circles. So I have 3 shades. I have Rose Quartz, Golden Ivory, and Seashell. These are the 3 lightest ones. I'll open them up so we can see. Oh, okay, so you actually can't see the product from the outside. I thought you could for some reason. Okay, so on the box, it says, instantly hydrates, brightens, and blurs, light as air, sheer to buildable coverage that lasts. That sounds perfect, doesn't it? So for my face today, I actually used the Fenty Eavesdrop foundation. I had to mix it with a bit of my Beauty Blender foundation because this is way too light for me. Like, even you can see like it's still too light even though I mixed it a little bit. It's okay, it's not a big deal. I know that they're supposed to be paired together, so that's what I did. So let's see these colors and then I can pick which one I want to use. We have the first shade here, that's Rose Quartz 01. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. So the applicator is like a little bead. I bet you that's like nice and cooling. Feels like plastic. I don't think it's glass, but still, I bet you it's gonna be nice and cooling on the eyes, which sounds lovely. So this is the first shade here called Rose Quartz. I think that might be a bit light for me right now. I don't know, we'll have to see. So this is the second shade. It's on the bottom. It's Golden Ivory 02. And lastly, we have the shade Seashell. So that one is on the bottom. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I will use the first shade, the top one, Rose Quartz. I just feel like it's a little bit light for me. I'll definitely try it out, probably off camera because that's not gonna be my first choice, but you can see it spread out there a little bit. It feels kind of like an eye cream almost, like it doesn't really have a concealer consistency, which is very interesting. So here they are sheared out a little more, so you can really see the difference there. The top shade is Rose Quartz, which is described as a cool pink to brighten and color correct light skin tones. The middle one is Golden Ivory, which is described as a warm for light skin tones. And the third is Seashell, which is neutral for light to light medium skin tones. So these top 3 shades are best for shades 100 to 170. I really like how they put the foundation shades that correlate to each eye brightener shade, and they always be sure to mention what shades in different products would be suitable for certain foundation shades. So I really like that. So I think the reason that they have 3 different undertones for light skin is it depends on the color of your under eye bags. Rose Quartz was more pinky peach, which is going to counteract blue dark circles. Golden Ivory has a lot more yellow to it, so that's going to counteract purple eye circles. I'm not sure if you can tell, but mine are pretty dark purple, so I'm likely going to go with the shade Golden Ivory. And then you have one that's a little more neutral. This would probably just be good for darkness that doesn't pull really blue nor purple. So yeah, I really like that they have different undertones. I think that's fantastic. And let's get to applying this. Oh, you can really see them there. Since I do have some purple undertones under my eyes, I'm gonna go with the shade Golden Ivory, which has more yellow to it. Color theory states that yellow and purple neutralize each other. So I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put it on one eye and then I'm going to just put concealer on the other eye. Let's test this out and see how it goes. I believe the description said it was buildable coverage, so we will see. Oh, that was a lot. I probably shouldn't have applied that much already. Also, this plastic applicator didn't really glide on the skin. I was hoping that I could do like a whoosh, but it didn't work out that way. Okay, so let's blend this out. I'm gonna use my little Beauty Blender Amazon dupe and let's see. Ooh. I will start this off by saying that I don't have a ton of experience with under eye correctors. I've never really used them. I really wanted to use the Becca one for a while, but then once they announced they were going out of business, I was like, well, there's not really a point. I'm really gonna make sure that I get this into the inner corner because I feel like that's where I really have a lot of darkness, as you can see. So I'm really gonna get into that inner corner as well as I can. I feel like you could wear this alone, I'm not going to. I'm going to add a little bit of concealer over top. The reason I'm going to add concealer over top is just because I have a little bit of a heavier eyeshadow look. I just feel like this isn't enough. But I feel like this was a really good launch to launch with the skin tint, because if you're going for like a super natural look, the skin tint with just this would be beautiful. Like a nice light coverage face for summer. Oh, okay. So as you can see, that really did make quite a big difference. Wow. I'm so excited. That is so much fun. I feel like that was the shortest demo ever, but you can obviously see that there's quite a significant difference. First impressions, it's really nice and thin, which I really like. And I feel like since it's a corrector, I can go over with a lot less concealer, so I don't have like a thick, crepey look under the eyes. Oh my gosh, I really like that. I'm so excited. So on the other side, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is just what I've been using lately. I'll actually put a little bit more on so you can see this better. But the concealer that I'm using, oh crap, that was a lot again. So as you can see, this is the Fenty Brightener side, and then this is the concealer side. As you can see, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer is a lot more peach. This is a lot more yellow toned, which I think was a good choice for me personally, just because my under eyes do like actually turn so purple. Even layering though, that looks really quite good. Okay, so let's blend in this peach concealer now. Oh, it's Fred. Hi, Freddie. Are you gonna say hi to the world? It's really early for that, buddy. Fred says hi to the world. Say hello, Freddy. What do you want from me? Do you want a treat? Is that what you're wanting? I just got his fur all over my foundation because I haven't set it yet. Good job, Kelsey. That was a good call on your part. So if I'm just looking at my under eyes right now, this is just the Fenty Eye Brightener, and this is just the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo. The Hydrating Camo Concealer is definitely more coverage. I do like the undertone of it better because this is so yellow. I feel like it's not like the most flattering on me personally. If I was just gonna wear this product alone, I'd probably go with Seashell, which is a little more neutral. But since I am going to be covering it with a little bit of concealer as well, I think the yellow is really quite nice, just because it's really gonna counteract that purple. But if you're just going to be wearing it alone, I would recommend going with the undertone that matches your skin's natural undertone. And I usually pull more neutral naturally, so that's definitely why I would go with this shade here called Seashell if I was wearing it alone. I think that having all of these options is amazing and that it provides a lot of flexibility to the product. As for creasing, I haven't set either side, and we have about the same level of creasing on each side, even maybe a bit less so on the Fenty side because it is a little bit lighter. So now what I'm going to do is add a little bit of concealer on this side, but I feel like I don't have to add nearly as much as I normally do because I don't have nearly as much to cover now. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I see a difference. That's interesting. I totally thought I would. I feel like this side is definitely a bit more yellow. Here, I will look straight ahead so you can see. I feel like this side is definitely a bit more yellow, even with the concealer on top of it. I feel like it might be easier to tell on camera if you can see my darker inner circles on this eye. I feel like I can see it a little bit versus this eye. That being said, I did apply the brightener to this side because it was my worst eye. My under eye circles are definitely more intense on this side than they are this side for some reason. Not sure why that is. I also feel like this side is a little more dewy, not in a bad way. It's not really creasing any more than this side. It's just a little more glowy. I also like how it played with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Like in the product description, it recommended that I go over top of it with the Fenty Pro Filter Concealer, but I'm glad that I could use like what I have in my own collection because I don't want to have to buy like a whole new concealer, you know what I mean? And some products don't wear nicely with products from other brands, so far so good. It looks really nice. So now I'm gonna go in with some powder. This is just the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose powder. It's not my favorite, but it's what I have right now. So I do find it interesting that, oh, that does not look good. What the hell happened? I feel like it looks like I have bags now. Do you see that? Like right here, there's like a line. Was that the powder's fault? That's so weird because it didn't do it to this side at all. What the hell? That's never happened to me before. That is so strange. That could be the powder though, because I don't really like this powder, honestly. Okay, I'm kind of stumped on what to do because that does not look good. Like I look very sunken in around my under eyes right now. Can you even tell? So this is just with the e.l.f. concealer. And then that's with the Fenty underneath. That's so strange, isn't it? I was just talking about how it, you know, reacts well with other products. That's funny. Since this didn't happen until I applied powder, I'm actually going to remove this side. I'm going to try it again, and then I'm going to try to set it with another powder, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, my friends, so my under eye circles and I are back. That was a weird turn of events. That was wild. I did not expect that to happen. I was like so ready to just give this a 10 out of 10 review. So let's try this again. Just like last time, the camo concealer is gonna go on this eye. What if it's the eye that has to do with it? No, that's never happened to me before, so. Okay, looking good, looking the same as last time. Now let's try the Golden Ivory Eye Brightener. Maybe I'll apply a little less this time. It kind of comes out very quickly. Maybe that's just because it's full. Okay, so I applied that, and we will blend this out. Okay, looking good, looking about the same as last time. Now again, going in with my e.l.f. concealer, and we'll just blend this in. There is a fly in here and it is driving me crazy. I'm so sorry if you can like see him or hear him buzzing. Okay, looking good. I definitely think that this side looks a lot brighter. Let me know what you think. So this time I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is my holy grail. Love this one. Probably should have used this in the first place. I also washed off my sponge before I started applying everything so that I wouldn't have residue of the Anastasia powder. Okay, let's see how this goes. Now I'm nervous. Okay, so the same as last time. This side looks fine. We'll blend out the little creases before we set. I'm nervous. Oh my goodness. So far so good. Dude, that Anastasia powder sucks. Do you see what it did? That was weird. So I don't like that product. I actually find that it does funky stuff like that to literally every concealer that I have. So that tells me it's not the concealer, it's the powder. Yeah, that looks way, way better. Crisis averted. I still probably do like this product. I just hate that powder so much. I hate it. I'll be honest though. I feel like this side still has a little more of a gray cast. Maybe it's because I shouldn't use golden. Maybe I should use the more peach one. I just feel like this side almost looks like it has a bit of a gray shadow in comparison to this one. Maybe the golden color wasn't a good choice. That could very well be the case. Maybe I should go peachier next time. But just right off the bat, I do like this product. So I'm going to go off camera and finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, so I have finished the rest of my face and I really like this product. Looking at myself in the mirror, I do notice a slight difference from the concealer only to the brightener and concealer side. I notice it most when I turn to the side. So this is the concealer and brightener side, and then this is the concealer alone side. I just feel like right in here it looks darker. Doesn't look like that on camera. I feel like this side looks darker on camera. But in person, I think definitely this side is a little bit brighter. I also want to point out that on this side, I have very minimal creasing. And on this side, oh girl, it's not looking good. Especially in this Mamba Jamba crease that I have here, this really big one. Up close to my eye, the e.l.f. Camo alone is not looking good versus this side is looking much, much better. So yeah, so far I really like this product. I really enjoyed the flexibility of it. I think the fact that they have 3 shades just for light skin tones alone is amazing. If you look at other color correctors, they might have 1 light, 1 medium, and 1 dark, but here you have 3 shades just for fair skin. Then you have a bunch for medium and then a bunch for deep. It's amazing. I also think that the fact that they have so many shades really provides a lot of flexibility to this product based on how you intend to use it. So if I wanted to cover it with concealer, I could go for something more yellow, or if I have some more blue undertones in my under eye, I can go for something more peach. Or if I want to wear this product on its own, I can go for something more neutral. I think that this product is just incredibly flexible in how you want to wear it. So I think that's a lot of fun. I think it's a really customizable product. And since I have all 3 shades, I can change how I wear it day to day. So I'm excited to test out different ways to wear this because I'm still getting familiar with the product. My first impression though is that I do like it. I really notice a difference in the creasing specifically. And I don't know if that's because I'm using less concealer on this side versus this side to obtain the same coverage, or if it's just the actual Fenty product that doesn't really crease, but this side crease wise looks like 10 times better than this side with the concealer alone. So I think that's really interesting. I didn't expect the creasing benefit. I think that's super cool. And yeah, overall, I'm really excited to use these again. I'm gonna wear this makeup throughout the day and I'll let you know how it wears, how it creases, if it doesn't crease, etc. But so far, my first impression is that I really enjoy these. Just don't use it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder, apparently. That was so wild. I can't believe that that happened. That was such a weird concept. I've literally never had that happen with a product before. So yeah, these do not mix well with the Anastasia powder, I guess. And yeah, I think that's it for me for right now. I'm gonna do a couple check-ins throughout the day and then we can get my final first impression at the end of the day. I will see you guys then. Okay guys, so I'm checking in with my first update. So it is currently 12 o'clock. I've had this product on for about 2.5 hours and I went for a short drive just to get some lunch, and I have to wear my glasses when I drive because if I don't, it is illegal because I'm really blind. So I just wanted to point out that on the concealer side, I have a significant smudge from my glasses, and on the Fenty side, I have like no smudging, and that never happens. I always have smudging from my glasses, so I just found that really interesting. I feel like this product is really good for longevity so far. Even the creasing, like it still looks better on the Fenty side. And again, that could be because I use less product. Sorry, I'm trying to blend out my smudge. I don't know if I'll be able to get rid of it. I'll have to try it a couple more times to really determine if it is the Fenty product that's causing the longevity or the lack of creasing. So yeah, I just wanted to provide that quick update because I thought that was really quite cool. I always have smudging here and I always have smudging where they rest on my nose, and I have it on this side for sure. I definitely do. So I just think that that's so interesting and I thought I would share that with you. So yeah, I will see you in my next check-in. Okay, my friends, I am back and it is almost 5 p.m. So I've been wearing this product for almost 7.5 hours. And honestly, there's not much to update on. It still looks pretty good in my opinion. The side with the Fenty brightener underneath looks significantly better. That's this side than this side. It's smudged less when I wore my glasses. I'm gonna take my makeup off and I'm going to apply this product with no makeup and we can see how that applies. Yeah, then that will be it for me today. Overall, I think I really like this product. I think I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more just to determine my favorite way of using it. But yeah, overall, I would definitely recommend this product. I feel like my under eye looks really good. Yeah, I think Fenty did a great job with this launch. And I think the product really lived up to the expectations that I had for the launch. So yeah, I'm going to be back without some makeup and we can see how it applies with a bare face. Okay friends, I am back. I took off my makeup and now I thought we could apply the seashell shade on my under eyes. This is the neutral undertone, just to see what happens and how it looks without makeup, because sometimes I want to apply some concealer because, you know, dark under eye circles, but I don't want to actually wear makeup, and then I find that concealer can get too heavy. I have taken all my makeup off and moisturized. Since I'm not wearing any makeup, I'm not gonna put a bunch on. I mean, that was kind of a lot though. I always say that. And then I go so overboard with concealer. Hopefully my sponge will absorb a lot of the product. Yeah, it was still a bit much for a no makeup look. So that is with the product applied. I should have waited to apply the dots here, but you can kind of see my dark circles still there versus there. I think I applied a bit much, but I think I like that. I think if I applied a little less, this would be perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for no makeup days. And I like that it's pretty crease resistant as well, so I don't feel the need to set it. Does it look kind of weird with my redness? I don't know. I really like this product. I feel like I'll get a lot of good use out of this because I have a lot of no makeup days lately, especially with the pandemic going on and stuff. Again, as for creasing, it's fairly crease resistant. I think that's great. I think this is exactly what I'm looking for in terms of a brightener. It just kind of slightly covers, like sheer coverage, nothing too heavy. I don't look crazy, but my under eye circles are definitely reduced. I think it's definitely unique to the market. Every concealer that I've tried is like not sheer. Okay, just for funsies, since I did try the other two shades, I'll try the lightest one. This is the shade Rose Quartz. I'll just do like one little dot. So I can always take it off. It's not like I have any other makeup on, right? I'm just gonna do one little dot just like that. I'm gonna put it right on the center actually. Another one, just like that. And we'll see how this brightens. I'm sure it will. This is a little too bright for me, I think. I think this might be not my color. I think Seashell was definitely a better color because the Rose Quartz shade is just a little bit dark, I think. Let me know what you guys think. I'd be interested to hear. So that really didn't change my opinion much on this product. I still really like it. If anything, it made me like this product more applying it without makeup. And yeah, overall, I think this is a great product. And that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. I just really appreciate you being here. It helps out my channel so very much by you watching, so thank you. Please leave any video requests you may have in the comments down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.